Hi everyone, it's Knife Fighter 22, just playing some live chess here. I hope you guys like the new board and pieces. Obviously it is good to have a change every now and then. Okay, so recently my rating has been going up for quite a bit, so I'm pretty pleased about that. So let's go ahead and play this Alapin, I think it's Alapin Sicillian variation with c3 here. So now we can have pawn takes, knight takes, and then queen takes, so that's okay. So basically it's just a very good thing for anti-Sicilian players, because when people play the Sicilian, it's often quite deep analysis, and you don't really want to go into that. So this is quite an odd position. Why don't we go ahead and push with pawn to d5 here, and then now the knight goes round to the rim, and at which point we can now play knight to f3 and attack this undefended e-pawn. So it's a very odd position without databases, even though I did play pawn c3, we'd like to play pawn c4 at some points, and yeah, basically, we can actually win. No, we can't win anything, sorry about that. Okay, so let's just push this pawn up to c4, may possibly play a3 and then pawn to b4, so we control of the queen side, and we will castle on the king side. So he's not putting his bishop anywhere special. Okay, we need to get a press on. I've recently been playing like 10-minute games, but I'm gonna have to get back into the sort of 5-minute spirits of the, okay, so he's attacking that. Let's just play that. There's no pins or anything, and knight down to b4, then h3, bishop pinning knight. I don't really care, we can trade that off. Bishop d7, okay, he's not going anywhere special with that one either. Okay, so let's play this b4 move, which we were going to go ahead with before. And this knight doesn't really have anywhere to go, so he's probably going to capture it, capture the pawn, but then he doesn't really have many places to put it after that. So he's probably going to have to sacrifice a knight here. He's thinking, yeah, it does muck up my pawn structure a bit, but at least I'm up a piece. Okay, we do have a slight time disadvantage. I always like to be ahead on time, even if it is just about by a few seconds. You can always sacrifice some time if you have a leading position, like I just did to win his knight here. But as far as I'm analysing, there's no way he can save that knight now. So I imagine he's probably just going to castle, or possibly play b3 or something, just in case we don't decide to take it. So I'm thinking maybe, okay, he's taken there, that's fair enough. I'm thinking maybe in the future, possibly moves such as bishop e3. That's nice. Okay, he's planning to kick our bishop with this move here. So let's just go ahead and we can do a pawn thrust here. Pawn takes, now rook takes here, and then obviously knight takes after the queen. Okay, so there we go. He can, if he really wants to trade the knight, he can, but that's a bit of a stupid move. So now we are on a slight time. Okay, he's taken the knight. That's fair enough. Some people like to take knights. Okay then. Okay, let's trade this off. We might as well. We're a piece ahead. There's no way we can trade queens. No. Alright, it's castle. Okay, so coming into sort of a middle type, almost end game immediately. This style game was so odd, we didn't even have a middle game right at the beginning game, and then all of a sudden we got into end game. That's quite odd. Okay, so well, let's play. I'm trying to find the best continuation here, and I don't really know what is the best continuation. I'm possibly going to say bishop e3, but, sorry, yeah, I really do not know. Possibly queen to b3, is a good move. But I don't really know how to effectively attack this pawn. I think just trade off pieces. I don't know why I did that. I don't see the purpose in losing that pawn there. But, I haven't noticed the guy's rating. It's very low. I don't usually play people under 1,000 at all. Why is he giving up all these pawns? What's he going to play now? Okay. Rook g7. We just got to be careful with some of the threats here. But apart from that, we can now attack this rook again. I just don't want to think too much about the moves now, because we are playing Blitz chess. So maybe reroute this knight back round and then hopefully trade off the bishop. so I don't really want to think about it too much. Okay, so we can capture his rook here, but wait, can we? Can we capture his rook? Yes, we can. We got Queen F3. There we go. I don't know why I sacrificed his rook. We still haven't even used our rook yet. So we're threatening to take this pawn. There's nothing much you can do. Oh dear. What a shame. He resigns. Okay, so that was a very good game. If we just look through it, there wasn't really much to analyze, if I'm honest with you. Nice Sicillian position. The knight had to go to the rim of the board, and here he loses the knight, so, you know, he might as well have taken that pawn. But I think the next big mistake for him was leaving his king exposed, and then losing all these pawns, and then this rook sacrifice. Sorry, let's just go back to that rook sacrifice. This rook sacrifice, I do understand why he did it. It would be good if the king was over, sorry, the queen was over on c3 or something. But, you know, when the knight can take and the queen can take, obviously the threat is, queen takes g2 mate, but unfortunately the queen can get to that square to protect it. But if this queen was on c3, then it would not be a good idea to take the rook in this position. But yeah, trade-off, and after that he resigned. Alright, so thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope everything is going well. As you can see, it definitely is for me. 11-3-4. It's kind of odd actually, because my rating was on 1,000 for about a year, since November of 2012, when I sort of started making these videos. And now all of a sudden, in the last sort of 2 months, it's gone up by like 100 points. I don't really know what's happening. I've also started playing blindfold chess, and I might post some videos of me doing that on YouTube after I get more confident with it. Alright, so thanks very much for watching, everybody. I've been KnifeFighter22. I wish you good luck with your chess, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.